Visit sportsbookreview.com to learn more about BetOnline and its A-plus rated platform on the link below. Big game breakdown continues. Heat and the 76ers, ESPN Friday night. Right now, Philadelphia -4. We've seen a little bit of under money come in, 201. We actually saw a big move on the Heat earlier on Friday morning. It was down to 3.5 in a lot of places. Now, it's kind of settling in at 4 off the opener, 4.5. Total, like I said, has been bet under a little bit, down to 201. Here's Miami, 29-22. They're half a game ahead of the Washington Wizards in the Southeast Division. They're the number 4 seed right now in the Eastern Conference. Philadelphia at 24-24. They're sitting at the number 8 seed. It's a bizarre schedule setup. These two teams haven't played yet this season. First meeting of the season between two conference rivals. And guess what? They're going to play 4 times, I should say, over the next 5 weeks. So they'll be fairly familiar with one another by the end of this series. We look at Miami. Here's a team that's 29-22 in first place in their division. And you say, how the hell have they done it? I'll tell you how they've done it. Erik Spoelstra is the best coach in the NBA. Period. Okay. There have been 13 players that have started at least one game for Miami. 13. 9 different players have at least 10 starts. That's guys juggling in and out of the lineup, not being, the injuries, rotation issues. When you have 9 guys with 10 starts and 13 guys with at least 1 start, that's not continuity. No way. Only Josh Richardson and Goran Dragic, the all-star, have started more than 33 games for Miami. It's been one injury-riddled thing after the next. But when you look at the stats, this is a great graphic right here. This is why I love Erik Spoelstra. All right. Is there such a thing as knowing how to win at stealing close games? Look at the stats. All right. Miami's in first place. Philly's a 500 team. Well, Philly's better on offense. Philly's better on defense. Philly's got a better net differential that's better. Well, they get a much better rebounding team. Miami's been outscored by a point every 100 possessions. Philly wins by 1.8 points per 100 possessions. Philly's a far better rebounding team. One of these teams finds a way to win. The other one still learning how to win. Spoelstra coaching him up in Dragic, of course. He's been great. I thought he deserved the spot that he got in the All-Star game because of the way he competes. And really, he's been a difference maker for that team. Philly, there's a lot to like about Philly. The quality depth is still a concern for the 76ers. They don't have a ton of quality depth. I've not been impressed with their bench. But talking about a team that's plus 1.8 in net points per 100 possessions this season. And when you look at Philly's big 3, look at how they compare with some of the other big 3s in the NBA right now. Philly, we know Simmons and Embiid's. Covington's the third guy. He is absolutely key for that squad, especially on the defensive end. Look at the numbers for Simmons, Embiid, and Covington. Plus 15 points per 100 possessions while they're on the floor together. Those Durant, Green, Curry type of numbers. Way better than Paul, Harden, Capella. But with Philadelphia, they're having defensive issues right now. They just gave up 116 points to the Nets, their 3rd straight loss. And the Nets are one of the worst offenses in the NBA. Brett Brown, quote, "That's a 500 team for you." That's what a team like that does, meaning his team. You go up and down, up and down, up and down. This team can beat anybody, and it can lose to anybody. That's part of the wild ride we're on with a bunch of 20-year-olds figuring stuff up. I'm not interested in laying with Philly tonight. I don't like the way they played defense the last couple of weeks. And Miami, coming off a 2-point loss, I'll give you a little hint here. Heat off a loss. Check that track record. They've been pretty darn good in that role over the last 2 months. Miami or pass for this better. Like the show? Help us keep the lights on. Please make sure to comment, share, and subscribe to all the Sportsbook Review videos. Thanks so much. Best of luck. Enjoy the game.